YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph. Now I'm gonna talk about this topic. Let me pull up the Patreon. Steph got a video idea. Can you talk about all of the established with a woman that's wanting to be exclusive? I think it's important for men to know how to set these boundaries right at the start so she knows what's off limits. We talk about the no male friends, but it would be dope if you can go in depth with all of them. Okay. Well, like I always say, and like I said in the last video, it all depends on the dynamic of you guys' relationship, right? If you want to be exclusive with her, you need to understand what kind of woman you are dealing with. Can you imprint her? Are you her imprint? Can you rewrite her imprint? How do you figure it out? How do you know? You have to know her. You have to understand her. You have to understand what she's been through in her life, the men she been with, the men she been with throughout her whole life. What does she like? What is her fantasies? Who has she fucked? She's not going to give you an exact number, but all you have to do is look at the guys she dated, right? And this goes to answer the guy's question about rewriting the imprint. How do you know when you can't rewrite the imprint? Well, when you don't fit that imprint, right? If her imprint is thugs and street guys, I cannot rewrite that because I'm not a thug or a street guy. I can't rewrite that side of the imprint. Now I can imprint her mentally, spiritually, but sexually and emotionally, her imprints are the street thugs. I'm not a street thug. I have a little hood in me, but I'm not a street thug. I'm from the hood, but I'm not a thug. Does that make sense? So if the guy that she been dealing with her whole life is tall and you short, you can't rewrite that imprint because her imprint is tall guys. And sometimes the imprint is the sexual preference. The imprint is the alpha widow. It's the guy who she thinks about when she's with you. Or when she's with another guy, she thinks about you because you are the imprint. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense here. Because these things need to be understood before you get inside a relationship because you cannot make these rules and these principles like no male friends, right? What you got to understand what a male friend is. What is a male friend? What if she has a male best friend? Why is he the best friend? Who the fuck is he? Does he want to meet you? If he doesn't want to meet you, red flag. It means they did something sexual. It happened to me. And no, she won't tell you. She won't tell you the truth. She won't tell you what they done. Why would she do that? Whether you're alpha or beta, she won't tell you. Because you wouldn't look at her the same. Right? That's something that, really hurted me. You know what I'm saying? It really hurted me because I told the chick, I don't want you being friends with him. It was his best friend. It was her best friend. I couldn't meet him. And then he popped back up in her life, liking her pictures. She liking his pictures. Now, from the outside looking in, if I'm that guy, I'm looking at the boyfriend like the boyfriend is a little bitch. He a little bitch. He ain't gonna do shit, and I know he don't like me. Yeah, I fuck this bitch. That is what he's thinking. And that was what I'm thinking when I can't meet that guy. That is what I went through. That's why I say no male friends, because the male friend is looking at your woman's ass and titties and he wants to fuck or get sucked. He does. He wants to talk to her. He wants to go on dates with her and take her places and buy her things. He wants that emotional connection. He probably already has it. And that is why when you're just talking to a woman, y'all just fucking, you never tell her who she can and can't talk to because you're being insecure right there. But when it's on being exclusive, right? It's just like when you're being exclusive, there's a contract. And when you're just fucking a chick and y'all just friends with benefits and y'all just fucking around, y'all dating, there's no contract. It's not a contract. It's like Boost Mobile. No, it's like Boost Mobile and Sprint. Boost Mobile ain't no contracts. You just buy the phone. You buy the phone for what it's worth and you pay the bill every month. Now Sprint, you gotta make a huge investment. You gotta make a huge investment. She's making an investment in you. So now, since there is this investment going on, bro, there's rules and principles in that contract that she must follow. But if you don't match that imprint, if you don't even meet up with the imprint of who she been with and who she is and what she's done, how do you find out? Go through her Facebook, go through her Instagram, find out who her ex is, find out how he looked. Do you match that stigma? Was he beta? Are you better? And then you move on with that. No male friends. Why? Because I know how these niggas think, and I said what I said. No male friends. Well, Steph, are you being insecure? Fuck no. No, I'm not. Because now she finna invest in my program. She ain't finna fuck my shit up. Because there is no investment when you invest in a woman. There's no return on your investment. So women are not an investment. So the principles have to be laid down. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. No male friends. No best friend. No going out. But you can have all these principles, fellas, but if you don't follow through with the principles, it don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. You got all these principles, right? Like I told y'all, if your girl go on a girls trip, right? She go on a girls trip. What the fuck you gonna do? She wanna go on a girls trip? You wanna go on a girls trip? Okay, you go on a girls trip. Okay, all right, cool. When she come back, her shit gone. Put that bitch on ice for a month or two. Teach that bitch a lesson. Now, if she go on a girls trip and she come back and you still there and you still kissing her ass, you a bitch. Never ever go back on your fucking word as a man. Never go back on your word as an individual. Because she sees you as weak now. Weakness. Is that something that you want to be? Is that someone who you want to be? Weak? You want to be known as someone weak? No, it's not worth it. So you show her. You kick that bitch the fuck out. Put that bitch on ice for 2-3 months. A month. The principles that you lay down in the contract don't mean nothing if you're not going to follow by with actions. Don't mean nothing. No going out and partying by yourself. No male friends. No going to the club with your friends. Why you want to do all that? Yes, single people do that dumb shit. All you gotta do is go to the club with your girl one time and you see how she acting. That's who she truly is. That's what she truly want to do. Who your woman is when who your woman is when she's single is who she truly is. That's who she really is. You can't change her nature. Now she can respect you as a man and honor your codes and your regulations and your rules. That's a good woman. She's submissive. She cooks. She cleans. She do everything you want her to do. She don't disrespect you. That's a good woman. But the moment she run out of line, you have to do something as a fucking man. And this is why I say ways you can't rewrite the imprint. You can't rewrite the imprint if you don't meet up to that last man standard or better. That's when you can't rewrite the imprint. You're done. A woman must have boundaries. They're fucking chaotic. You have to create emotional turmoil in your woman's life. Stefan, what are examples of emotional turmoil? Arguing with her on purpose. Just for the fuck of it. Just to do it. Women hate boring. They hate the same fucking routine every day. Isn't that stupid? I didn't make them like that. The Most High did. I didn't do that shit. I didn't do that. So that's something for you to think about. That's the principles I have. You gotta put her on ice when she fuck up. They are children. You have to give them consequences when they fuck up. Take your dick off the table. You have to do these things. Because if you don't, shit run all over your ass. And that's a fact. Gotta have principles, bro. That's it, fellas. Peace.